Oh, hey, everyone. Thank you so much for joining the Team Libra show. Make sure to click the like and subscribe. So I'm here just very briefly. Uh, it was just something so strange that I had found an old interview with R. Kelly, and it was in reference, Jamie Brown, I think she's an owner, editor, or something. No, she's an owner, Sister to Sister magazine. She's been out for some time. I think she's from Chicago as well, but she's been interviewing, um, like keeping up with R. Kelly and a lot of the celebrities. So there was just this old Vibe article is showing here from 1994, 1995. Let me see. Yeah, 94, 95, a cover story. So, anyways, in this article, I'm not going to read the whole article, but there was a part where Jamie, I guess, was sitting. Jamie Foster Brown and her date was sitting in the back of R. Kelly, I guess, during the time that um, it was on a show or something like that. But anyways, so Jamie Foster or the guy had asked him a question, and then you'll see. Let me go to it. This is crazy. I mean, like you already know that R. Kelly is definitely inappropriate with his mom based on the video that R. Kelly did himself when he was talking about the mom's lipstick and drinking off and trying to marry her. And then you see some weird obsession when I think Timothy Savage, one of the parents of Joycelyn Savage, one of the parents of one of the kids who was supposedly in his car, they had a video showing his house, and it was like a little miniature sized McDonald's. So he's already real weird about his mother. But hang on one second. I just have to. Here it is right here. So it says here. This is so crazy. This is back. If you guys are new, make sure you click the like and subscribe. But anyways, hang on. Let me get to it. So it says here that I'm going to start here where you see Robert has said that if it had been legal to marry his mother, he would have. Jamie Foster, editor of Sister Sister magazine, was born in Chicago, has been writing about R. Kelly since he and his friends were singing under the name MGM. She said she remembers sitting behind R. Kelly at a show one night, and her companion had tapped him on the shoulder and asked him lightheartedly, "What must your mom think about all this sexy music you're making?" And so, according to Brown, Robert stood up and quietly left the theater with tears streaming down. It was cold. I'm getting my blanket, but with tears streaming down his face. His mother had died 4 days before, and he didn't come out of the bathroom for 30 minutes. Robert's emotions are raw, says Brown, which is Jamie Foster Brown. He's an extremely sensitive man. They say he's very sensitive. So you know that that's true because I think Azriel said he cries a lot, and um, that's one of the things. That whole what she called a sensitive side is the reason why people stay around him, even though he's creepy. Hello, everyone. Thank you so much for joining. Make sure to click the like and subscribe as well. So let's continue. So he's a sensitive man. So it says Robert calls himself a mama's boy, and that's a fine and normal thing. But in concert, he takes it to the next level. Toward the end of his tour, towards the end of his hour-long set at the Spectrum, he begins to sing the Spinners' Mother Day anthem, Sadie, dedicated as always to his mom, to his own mom. So pacing the stage like a lost kid, Kelly stretches the song out over 15 minutes, that Sadie song. So he starts off really churchy and reverential, but then his voice gets thick and erotic urgency. He prays for her, he talks to her, and asks the audience to talk to her. Then he loses it, hopping and bouncing like a Holy Spirit is tugging his soul. I know some of y'all out there don't understand me right now, moans Kelly. So weird. On cue, a big poster of his mom in the limo is lowered so that the audience can see the object of his love. He said, I know I'm going on a long time with this. He said, sounding like a combo of Al Green and O'Kelly Isley. It says, anyone can see Robert's haunted. He asks the audience to pray for her and to her. Either he's truly losing it or he deserves an Emmy. He sets this time aside night in and night out so he can worship his mother publicly. And then he says, take your time, baby. We understand, says a woman behind him quietly. That's your mama. So song over. Kelly leaves the stage, comes back out in a different vest. It's black patent leather and has the words horny embossed on the back in red. He sings the song from 12 Play R. Kelly's Personal Instructions. How to touch and what to do for getting a girl off. Now, Pete, when I had looked at this 12 Play a couple years ago, and my husband and I was really dissecting it. It was so weird because it's like a playground. I mean, not the words, like I used to like the song back in the day when I was a teenager. I didn't think of it like that. But then seeing who R. Kelly is and knowing that there's like a lot of subliminals, I started thinking really weird, like, what if that was his mom? Or I don't know if his mom made that song or he was basing on his mom like a kid. But let me see if I can pull up the lyrics real quick because it'd be better. It was crazy. So I'm like, everybody say he's weird. He's up there worshiping, moaning, erotic. Nobody does that and be talking about their parent. Nobody. So unless something's wrong with you, you don't think horny and nasty and parent, that don't go together. Matter of fact, your parents would have been to stop you from getting all horny and nasty, getting in trouble for even trying to be horny or nasty, yet alone trying to think of them when you're trying to be horny and nasty. I don't think so. That doesn't go together. Okay, I'm about to just put this one. So hang on, guys. I'm gonna share this other one. I'm gonna share this other screen so that hang on. Okay, so then the lyrics, I'm just going to read them because I was just thinking weird, but I'm just going to read them now. I haven't read them in a while, probably a couple years, but I'm just going to read them. So let me make sure you guys can see it. Yeah, this is crazy. Okay, so 12 Play lyrics. It says, yo, I got 12 things to say and 12 ways of saying it. So wait a minute, check it out. It says, do you mind if I give you some of my 12 Play? Yeah. Do you mind, baby? Do you mind if I give you some of my 12 Play? Okay, here we go. 12 Play, give them a little bit. 12 Play, just a little bit. 12 Play, just a little bit. 12 Play, do you mind if I give you some of my, okay, 12 Play, boom. It says we go to my room of fun. Now this is like weird, okay? So now if you're looking at it like this is somebody grown having a kid do something and acting like it's playtime or some weird shit. But it's all correlating. This is probably why he comes in and do this stuff and have his worshiping his mother, all this weird stuff. And it looked like he was doing this before she died because when Jamie asked him about it, it says that his mom had died a few days before. So I don't even know if Jamie had knew that his mom passed away. But if she did, that would have been a horrible thing to do, to play around and ask about somebody's mom. So I don't even think that she knew he passed away. His mom passed away at the time. But he must have been doing this, worshiping her even before she died. So this is weird. But he says, we'll go to my room of fun. Then I'll say, give me your tongue, because tonight I'm going to fulfill your fantasy. Then they telling him every single thing to do, lie down. This is just so disgusting. I just can't. It says, cannot wait till you do this. I just can't. I'm about to get off of this. But anyway, y'all, it's just so disgusting. Like, I'll throw up even right now, even just looking at this shit. But yeah, go back to it if you guys want to. But it is so nasty. Hello, everyone, and thank you so much for joining the Team Libra show. So hang on. Let me get back to this little article again. I can't even read 12 Play. But anyway, that 12 Play is connected to his mother. As sick as it sounds, is definitely connected to her. And this is why he did all of this stuff and do the things that he do. It's just so nasty and inappropriate. Like, anybody that's sitting up here following this man, they have to be sick with him, in my opinion. So anyway, back to it. So the song is over. He goes and he switches. He comes back and he got this, and then he got this different vest on. His black patent leather has the word horny on the back in red. And then he starts singing the 12 Play song. So if anyone misses a beat, I don't feel it. All this mother love and Jesus stuff goes orgasmic. That's bizarre. Maybe, but the spectacle does break him out. The safe little sex factory he's so good at running. He's been accused by some critics of trafficking in simulated soul. But R. Kelly feels, and because of the anguish trips he's taken on stage, somehow he knows that he can be a heady, frightening sacredness when bodies come together. He knows that love is a strange thing and that it doesn't always come in the form we most desire or the one most acceptable to society. Or the one most acceptable to society because he knows he can't go around and screw his mother. So he talking about y'all don't understand, love can be strange and love have no boundaries and this and that. That is just inappropriate. And it says, and most importantly, Robert knows how to render through song the often overpowering dynamic of desire. Like he has sexual desires for his mom, and that for better, for worse, it's a soul singer. This man is so sick. I just wanted to come on and let y'all see this. Then after he sings, and he sings to his mom, he's got the audience worshiping his mom. He starts singing his 12 play. He goes in the middle of the stage and drops his pants. What is this? This is just ridiculous. After he having people worship her, and then getting horny and nasty, like they said, this doesn't even go together. It's just nasty reading it, because I didn't even read the whole article, as you guys see. I actually found this part the other day, kind of said I'm gonna have to share it, but then I didn't have time. Now I'm sharing it, but this is horrible. But I'm not even about to keep reading it. But anyway, yeah, this just shows the inappropriate. He basically crossed the line, so many times. And everybody knows he's weird, he's gory. This is even back in 1994, 95 when this was coming out. But he thought that it was okay to be that until whatever happened with the powers that be. And then they shut him down because something definitely happened. If something happened, like he was allowed to do this nasty shit, he definitely felt comfortable doing it. So something definitely happened. Hold on, I gotta show y'all something else. Because this was something weird. Like he just been going around being weird since forever. I think they claim he came out in 1989, but it seems to me that he came out before then because hold on. Okay, peep this. Make sure y'all can see it. Okay, so tell me why. Born into the 90s. Wait, where's the MGM? Hold on, because I'm going to show y'all something. And then y'all can try to explain this to me or anybody, because R. Kelly is somebody, and he was already somebody prior to the fact of him coming out in 89 and even getting his record deal, working with MGM. Hold on real quick. Okay, yeah, here we go. MGM, they don't even got it right now. Okay, 1990, he recorded, okay, what, okay, MGM. Wait, guys, I'm always kind of being slightly slow. Hold on, you got to see this. Do not go nowhere. And if you do go somewhere, come back, because this is crazy. Wait, hang on real fast. Okay, cool. Okay, I'm back. Hang on real quick, because I'm trying to get to something, but hang on. Because, yeah, this is crazy. When I found this out, I mean, it just really blew me away. I wonder if R. Kelly even, he got to be somebody's famous kid. And then I was really looking. I see he real jam tight with them Isley boys. They always jam tight with him, man. And I'm just like wondering. And he kind of do look like Ron Isley. This is just what I'm saying, but that's not what I wanted to tell y'all. But hang on. Let me pull it up. Real quick. I'm going to pull it up and then I'm going to share it with y'all. Because I couldn't believe this. It's for the 90s. I know it's not this one. Hang, oh my gosh, this is so annoying. Hang on. Because like I said, this dude, yeah, people like don't like when he said, if you go back to that Gayle King, I gave y'all 30 years of my life, and he getting up, stomping and screaming and having a hissy fit, but then he downplayed it and said, I just want to see my kids. This ain't have nothing to do with his kids. Nothing. I'm not saying he don't care about his kids, he don't miss his kids, but it had nothing to do with his children at all. This was about who he talking to, these people, and who he been working with and working behind this whole time. So he definitely must have did something to somebody because they just like, and then you could tell he did something to somebody because of the fact, even when he was out on when he got, I think, was it probation, whatever, when he was walking the dog, and then they came and snuck up on him supposedly and arrested him because they didn't even want him to have no more fun. They just wanted him to be locked up. Here we go, public announcement. Okay. So public announcement, right? Public announcement is an American R&B group which was formed in 1991 in Chicago. They teamed up with R. Kelly for their collaboration album Born in the 90s. Okay. So yeah, right over here. Hang on. Anyways, I gotta find it, but it's on here. It's right here. It's just so annoying. But anyway, how was R. Kelly one of the executive producers? He was executive producer, and he did. And you can't even be an executive producer if you're just coming out and you're doing music. It's almost next to impossible. So as soon as he came out, they're trying to say that he actually executive produced. Hold on, let me just see this point. I can show y'all here. Wait. Yeah, here it is right here. Thank you so much, because I know I'm not tripping. Okay, peep this. Here it go right here. So when you look on the sidebar over here to the right, right, and you look at where it says labels and all this stuff over here, and look where it says producer. It says R. Kelly, executive producer, and Barry Hankerson, executive producer. He was on the same fucking level as Barry Hankerson, even back on this first release of this damn thing. Now, how can that be? That is impossible. So now, when you look up executive producer, it's somebody that's already in the industry, have experience. They already kind of worked their way up the ladder and everything. So that tripped me out. I was like, what the hell? That was strange. This dude is somebody, then he's somebody that people don't really understand, I think, who he is. None of us understand who R. Kelly is. This dude is somebody that was in the industry. His mother, they saying that she was just like a local star, local celebrity. But there's something about him, his mom, her getting him involved. I know she used to sing. I don't know if she sung on the underground or did like ghost music. I don't know what she did, but some kind of way, this dude cannot be no executive producer on his first album. And the videos too. He had did the album. He produced the album and the freaking hold on right quick. Let me see. See, producer R. Kelly. On this song, on this one song right here, then it says the music video. Here we go. The music video was directed by R. Kelly. How can you direct? That you have to gain experience, honey. You can't just get in there like that and then one day know what to do and how to do it. And they sit up here talking about how this man's so dumb. Honey, it said that Joanne made sure her kids wasn't dumb, and they all went to the prestigious school. With even though it was a public school, you had to test in. And she said all her kids had tested in and they were smart. So I don't know where this new stuff is coming in. That's another old article that I have that said that, matter of fact, it might have been on that. Hold on, matter of fact, let me go back to it. Because it's actually on that old, hang on real quick. Okay, let me get back to this so I can read it to you guys real quick. Yeah, but his mom, that's why I'm like, this is a lot of stuff going on. And he also, on this one song on the 12 Play album, he even dedicated it to his mom like his mom was still living. It's just weird. Just a lot of weird stuff going on. I mean, I wish I knew his mom's last name because I know that they said that she got married and then to some guy that he couldn't stand. And so maybe her burial and stuff is up under, hold on right quick. Yeah, hang on, I'm about to share it right now. And I'm going to show y'all. This is in the 1995. So screw what people saying today. People change their stories all the time, you know, but then they forget these old interviews that they were doing. So when you look right here, it says right here on this Vibe magazine interview, right here, it says that Robert Kelly grew up in Chicago, infamous South Side. He loved basketball as a kid, rarely thinking about music, except when he sang in church. My goal, he has said, was to be the next Michael Jordan. That was cool, but R. Kelly's mom, Joanne Kelly, made sure her kids knew life wasn't all playtime, especially after Robert, age 13, was shot in the shoulder. Someone tried to supposedly steal his bike, and they say he still carries that bullet. All 4 of Kelly's children took the academic test necessary for admission to Kennywood Academy, a prestigious multiracial public school in Hyde Park, and they all got in. Get out of here. So now all of this, he dumb. I know he wasn't dumb. I know an intelligent person when I see one. This man is intelligent. And he's actually caught up more than what we know. Yeah. So this is crazy. This is literally crazy. What y'all think about this? I mean, with the whole him doing these shows, like they already knew he was doing shows, being nasty, dedicating stuff to his mom, having people worship his mom, him worshiping her, being erotic. What is up with it? Come on, somebody talk to me. Yeah. Well, maybe it was a 3rd grade test, but whatever it was, he still passed it. That's what I'm like. They saying that, oh, he's smart, he educated. Now hindsight, 94, 2004, 14, and we like this about 25 years later. They said singing a whole nother tune. Yeah, I'm not saying that he all like going to Harvard or Ivy League or something, but dang, this dude ain't as dumb as they acting like. Like, come on. And then what is up with this worshiping? Like worshiping. What is up? That was weird too. Very street smart. Oh yeah, he a big time. Yeah, he seems to be a big time manipulator. That's definitely true. Child support. Yeah, he was paid. Oh, okay. Oh, that's Shayna. Oh, Shayna, she talking to you. Not Shayna, but Nia, she's talking to you. Yeah, it says R. Kelly is very street smart, big time manipulator. Right. Okay, but how, okay, answer me this then, anybody. How this dude cannot go and executive produce just coming out with his first album. You cannot executive produce and direct videos when you was just singing up on the corners and going around the talent shows, and then all of a sudden you get in, you're not smart anyway, yet alone work a computer. If you saying that you slow, you damn sure ain't gonna be trying to go out and do this, that, and other with this certain type of brain that that you will have to be an executive producer and to be a director. So when I saw that, I mean, I was just kind of floored. I was like, wow. So give me a second, because when I saw it, and then I was like, let me see. So my husband, he had looking up executive producer. So give me a second. Let's just see here, because oh, hey, Shayna Peters. Wayne said, welcome you. Yeah. Hang on real quick, because there's this other thing. I'm just going to pull this up because I want y'all to see this too. Okay, executive producer is one of the top positions in making of a commercial product. A top position. Depending on the medium, the executive producer may be concerned with management accounting or associated with legal issues like copyrights and royalties. However it goes, if they in management, accounting, royalties, copyrights, this nigga said he did not know nothing about he didn't get tricked to do nothing. He ain't got tricked. Not on the level that he tried, on the mass level, like he's saying. He the manipulator, like what you just said. You can't be an executive producer if you're slow and you don't know anything about accounting, royalties, and copyrights. These are the things that he said he know nothing about. But he came right into the game assuming this freaking position. You couldn't even assume the position to do an EP if you don't have the basic knowledge. Yeah, so this dude is somebody. I don't know who R. Kelly is in the industry, like I'm saying. Oh, anti R. Kelly. Oh, okay. Yeah. Oh, definitely. That's why I kind of got thrown off Indigo, because at first I don't know if she was faking, but yeah, she was not writing correctly. She is, just do anything. But now I do see she does. I can actually understand what she's saying, which is good. Yeah, but please, somebody explain, how can you be an EP? How can you be a video? Hold on, let me even go. What's a video director? Hang on, because it's impossible. This nigga is somebody. And then the powers that be know he's somebody. Like he said, I've been working for y'all. So he's saying that everything he doing was in the name of these secret people. Yeah. So I'm just like, wow, this is crazy. Like, R. Kelly is literally, oh, and plus on the, hang on, guys, it says, okay, so in recorded music, record labels distinguish between an executive producer and a record producer. The executive producer is responsible for business decisions and, more recently, organizing the recordings along with the music producer, where the record producer produces the music. Sometimes the executive producer organizes the recording and selects recording related crews such as sound engineers and session musicians. But it does say, let me see, where people work their way up normally. Like, you don't just come in and just start doing that. If you do, yeah, he can't just come in and do this stuff unless he's somebody of importance. So I don't know who his daddy is. Like I said, when they keep talking about they don't know his daddy, and they was trying to say allegedly his dad could have been his granddaddy, I don't believe that. I don't believe that that was his mom's kid. I think that it's somebody that's famous. Yeah, okay, Kel's tears. You said R. Kelly gonna snitch on them. It'll come out, and I'm sure he was sending those videos to higher ups. Right. This is just what's crazy, dude. I hope he do, but he wasn't ready to snitch. But when he was crying and stomping on that D.O. King, and he was saying something, but he stopped himself. But he was not crying about his kids. But he said, "I just want to see my kids." It had nothing to do with that. The contradictions probably come in, keep R. Kelly down, because now they tried at first, they just think they're just talking just to be talking. And then all of a sudden, this stuff they start pulling up old interviews and stuff and using stuff against them. That's the same thing that's happening with the Braxtons right now. The Braxton family, they such liars, I'm finding out. I'm gonna do another thing on them as well, but they lie so much. Thank you so much, Wayne. Like he said, hit the like button there and hit the notification bell as well as subscribe if you haven't already subscribed to the channel. But yeah, so it's crazy. But that's all I wanted to share with you guys. I'm gonna go ahead and get out. I'm gonna come back in because I have to do my other thing that I'm doing, my other videos. But I'm gonna come back in, but it won't be on the R. Kelly today. But dude, please somebody explain how is he an executive producer of his first album as well as directing videos? How is he an EP when he said that he couldn't read, write, understand nothing? People going around talking about they took his royalties because he can't read and understand. Well, you can't say that shit no more because the nigga was already running shit the fucking first album that he did with this group he had. So yeah, I mean, come on. So anyway, thank y'all so much for joining, and definitely I'll be back soon with some more R. Kelly. But I just had to show you guys that. Make sure to click the like and subscribe. Oh, keep R. Kelly down. You said he sealed his fate. Yeah, no, he should have just went ahead and ran his mouth because they came and picked him up anyway. So even if he's trying to keep a secret, whoever these powers that be, there's some big people behind him, and there's some big people pissed at him for some reason. I don't know if he did something to the wrong person or did too much to somebody. I don't know, but oh yeah, produced for many people, right? So how is he? So he not dumb, he not slow. You could take that off the table. So if you're trying to use that as a defense coming in, guys, that is not going to work when this guy is an EP, a director, doing this, that, and the other, and he's a manipulator, mass manipulator. I mean, he's doing the most. So, all right, guys, well, let me know what y'all think. Like I said, leave comments, but I'm out. Peace. Thank you so much for tuning in.